Alright, we have Shez and Claude A rank.
Hey there, got time for a little chat?
I do.
Sure.
Don't you kind of have a lot going on right now? Oh, I should probably be using your title now, shouldn't I? Since you're a king and all, your majesty.
He's probably not one for that.
Call me whatever you want. I'm still the same Claude.
I was shocked when I heard you were going to be the king of Leicester. I never imagined you'd be able to unify the alliance and make it all official.
Hey, it was your idea. Don't tell me you forgot.
Sounds familiar.
Right, the thing.
I think I remember that.
The thing I definitely remember. That thing.
Are you sure? You're not filling me with confidence in your memory here. You said that the Alliance should get rid of the round table system so we could act more decisively.
Yeah, get a square table.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. But I didn't expect you to remake the whole Alliance as a federation, whatever that is.
Alliance, Federation, they're the same thing with different names. I just established something new to get rid of the old system.
Huh. I guess it makes sense when you put it that way.
You're a strange one, you know that? I find myself actually wanting to open up to you. It's probably because you don't seem to have any strings attached. Makes it easy to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm just a wandering mercenary. All my life, I've never had many relationships to speak of.
Right. You were taken in pretty young, weren't you?
Yeah, I don't remember any of it, but that's what my mom told me.
The lady who raised you. What kind of person was she?
How do I put it? It was like she could do anything. She taught me all sorts of stuff. We lived in a small village deep in the mountains. It was a humble life, and I didn't interact much with the other villagers. And one day, my mom suddenly got sick and passed away, and I was booted out of the village.
But they kicked you out?
I had to use everything she taught me just to stay alive after that.
So, you were left to face the world all alone after they kicked you out, huh?
The whole time, yeah.
Sounds to me like we should go back for revenge.
I became a mercenary, but the groups I joined didn't last for long. So I ended up drifting from one place to the next. And that's how I ended up like this. Completely untethered.
I see. You know, I think I understand you a little better now.
Though I suppose I can't say for certain that I don't have any connections.
You mean your power?
Yeah. I still have no idea what it actually is or who my real parents are.
Just remember that no matter what you find out, it won't change who you are. Just like how becoming a king hasn't changed who I am.
Oh, that was B rank. Okay, A rank comes later. Okay. But we can Hilda support. Is this one A rank? I don't even know.
Hilda, did
Whatever
you get
rank
hurt
it
at
is.
all?
Nope, I'm totally fine. I'm super glad we won that battle today.
Me too. But
What
it
battle
was
is
touch
this?
and go for a moment there.
We haven't had a
Make
battle
sure
for
you're
2
not
years.
overdoing it, okay?
No, 1 year. Sorry, 1 year.
Is that what it seemed like? I didn't think I was pushing myself at all.
I mean, you were way up in the front with me. Didn't you say you wanted to hang back and relax?
What can I say? When I saw you up there, I couldn't help but chase after you. Despite all that stuff I said, I guess I do still worry.
But I thought worrying about people like me was a waste of time.
Well, that's what I thought. But it turns out you and my brother are different after all.
Yeah, one's a big burly dude with spiky pink hair, and the other one's a hot chick with long purple hair.
So what you're saying
Very different.
is...
Friends and family are different. I can't protect myself as well as Holst can. Let's go with friends and
That's
family.
different because we're friends and he's family?
No, that's not it.
Huh.
My friends are just as important to me as my brother.
So she is saying we're weaker than Holst.
Look at it this way.
Damn.
I could cheer for you till I'm blue in the face, but if I'm stuck all the way in the back, you won't even notice. And I'd lose track of you in all the commotion.
Yeah, I guess that's what would happen.
So, how am I supposed to cheer for you if I don't get up close?
But you weren't cheering. You were actually participating in the battle.
Hey, it's not my fault there were so many enemies up there. They forced my hand. I'd have been in danger if I hadn't fought back. I get the feeling that you have some kind
But
of
she's not in
problem
danger
with
when
me
she
being
does
so close
fight.
by.
Deny it immediately or reply ambiguously. Deny it immediately.
No, not at all. Why would I?
Glad to hear it. And this way, you get to see all my valiant deeds up close. You've got to be happy about that, right?
Well, sounds nice.
I'm not sure happy's the right word, but I'm definitely grateful for your help. You're pretty strong too, you know. You really are Holst's little sister. I can't think of anyone I'd rather have watching my back.
Oh, please don't say that. I can't handle that kind of responsibility. Our win wasn't because of me or anything. You know I'm basically a weakling, right?
Hilda, please. I've seen you smash many people.
After seeing what you can do, weakling isn't what comes to mind. But I guess you can seem shaky out there sometimes?
Exactly. So shaky. That's why it's up to you to make sure I'm perfectly safe during battles.
Okay.
Of course I will. But aren't you supposed to be cheering me on so I don't die?
I'm obviously going to do that. And in exchange, you protect me.
Hilda sounds like she wants to be a dancer. I don't think that class exists in this game, though.
It'd be a little selfish of you to get all that encouragement for free, don't you think?
Right, if you say so. I think I've lost the thread of this conversation.
That's okay. The point is, we just gotta stick together and keep doing our best.
Okay. That was an A rank. Okay, Lysithea.
That's not true at all.
Yes, it is.
But...
I don't know what it is, but it's true.
oh, look who it is.
You really don't look like a kid. You shouldn't worry about it.
You think so?
Yeah. Now that I really look at you, I think you're a very pretty young woman. You act real mature, too.
What is happening here?
You're just saying that. I'm not like that at all.
Gasp.
Excuse me? Just what do you think you're doing?
Whoa, what's wrong, Lysithea?
You were speaking to a girl just now, correct?
How dare you speak to girls?
Just now? Oh yeah, I was. What about it?
Care to explain that line you fed her?
What? Did I say something weird?
Allow me to refresh your memory. Now that I really look at you, I think you're a very pretty young woman. You act real mature, too. You said the same exact thing to me, remember? I'm not a fool, you know. So what? You just go around spouting off the same lines to everyone?
Whoa, wait! Just calm down. I know, that was wrong of me. But I do have an explanation.
By all
Oh.
means, enlighten me.
Just hear me out. You might have noticed, but giving advice isn't exactly my strong suit. And yet for some reason, people always ask for my opinion on their problems. I never know what's best or how to respond. So I memorized a bunch of lines from some stories so that I'd at least have something to say. And it just so happens, one of those lines is complimenting a girl.
So what you said didn't come from you, but rather some fictional character?
Yeah, that about sums it up. I'm really sorry.
And then when people have asked for your advice, you've just parroted back some meaningless words. I can't believe you!
I thought it would be better than people getting mad at me for being honest.
Hearing the truth is always more preferable. So tell me now, what do you honestly think of me?
Borrow? Oh, no. No, come on.
To be honest, half the time I don't even understand how I feel myself. But if I had to put it into words, I'd say, you make me smile when you're around. You're interesting all the time. When I'm with you, it's like I never want to leave.
Damn. Just speaking for me.
Is that so? Very well. I will endeavor to keep that in mind. I apologize for pressing you. I have matters I must attend to right now. So,
Well,
I wanted
bye.
to tell her that she's fun and I never get bored around her, but it came out all weird. Oh well, hopefully she got it.
Something like that. A rank. What's next? Claude and Leonie B.
What's wrong, Leonie? Bad day of hunting got you down?
come on, Claude.
Whose clothes
You
are
and I
those
both
hanging
know
up there?
Bad days don't happen to me.
I was just thinking about the situation Lester finds itself in right now.
That's an unusual topic coming from you. Go on.
You know how both Regan and Gloucester territories have been the site of some pretty serious battles during this war? Well, I had the chance to talk to some people who live there, and it turns out their crops for the year are suffering because of it. Some villages even had their fields completely trampled in the struggle, which,
Well, that's not good.
If that doesn't delay your fieldwork, I don't know what will. Turns out, a lot of them are blaming the King of the Federation for what happened, though.
No surprise there. It was my decision to go to war with the Empire, after all. Were it up to me, Lester would never see the flames of battle on its lands again. But things don't always work in absolutes. Now that you mention it, how's Sawin doing? The area managed to stay pretty safe, right?
Thankfully, yeah.
Good. I know you'd be worried to death if something happened to your home.
Hey, Claude, if I'm being honest, I don't really care much about this war, or what kind of relationships the different regions end up having with each other. But I can get behind the future you're fighting for. It's a good one. I can feel it in my gut. Though, that's kinda all I have to go on since I didn't get the education some of the others did.
I appreciate that, Leonie. And I get that you don't really care about a lot of this stuff. The one thing that matters most in the life of a commoner is what tomorrow's harvest is going to look like. I know that. But those people will get caught in the web I'm spinning for the future all the same. They won't have a choice but to fight.
But...
I know. If we don't fight, more and more innocent people will get struck down as collateral. Even so, there will be sacrifices no matter how much or how little we struggle. And most of those will end up being commoners. I hope you stay on my side all the same, Leonie. And not just for your raw strength as a mercenary. I could use your perspective, too.
My perspective?
Think about it. You met the farmers in our land eye to eye and found out they were upset with me. I could never do that. Not in the position I'm in now.
I guess you're right.
That's why these kinds of things don't get addressed. They never even reach my ears. So I want you to help amplify their voices. Help me hear what the people have to say. As the ruler of Leicester, this is my #1 priority. It's even more important to me than winning the war.
And I'm more than glad to help you accomplish it. You know, you're really not like your run-of-the-mill noble. With a guy like you leading the Federation, Leicester will be a better place. I just know it.
Okay, Hilda Lysithia A rank. I think this is the last one I have for now.
Hey, Lysithia. Taking a little break?
Ah, Hilda. Yes, I reached a good stopping point in my latest magical research.
Wow, your dedication to that is really something else. Still, it's break time. Do you want to chat?
All right.
Yes! Okay, hit me with your best gossip.
Well, I heard Holst took quite the active role in our last battle. Your brother is such a valiant warrior. There truly is no end to the tales of his mighty victories.
Yeah, I guess. Though honestly, I care more about him coming home alive and in one piece. He's the head of House Goneril now, so he shouldn't be running around like he's got lives to spare.
With this war going, I doubt he has much choice. All the other nobles are relying on him. We are all envious you have such a powerful and upstanding head of your house. Your land should be in good hands for many years to come.
Speaking of years to come, I haven't heard anything about who the big lug is gonna marry. I mean, it's possible
Interesting
he just
topic.
hasn't found anyone he likes, but that only makes me more worried.
Perhaps he'd have time to look if he wasn't so concerned about you.
Oh well, he's popular enough with the ladies, so
Did
I'm
Hilda
sure
not
he'll
hear
be
that?
fine. What about you, Lysithia? I haven't heard anything about you inheriting your family's title. Or being involved with a special someone?
Involved? No. I'm simply making my own way as best I can.
Oh, you shouldn't have to do that. What about your family? I'm sure they'd give you a shoulder to lean on.
My parents have already been through a great deal. I don't want to be more of a burden.
Well then, how about me?
What do you mean?
Well, since I don't have to take over House Goneril, my schedule's clear for, pretty much forever. And that means I've got time to help a cutie like you with whatever. I can be your second family.
Right. The thing is, I'm not sure I could do that. Ask you for help, I mean.
Well, it's not like you have to suddenly dump everything on me all at once. We can take it slow. Baby steps and all that.
I'm not following.
It's a weird conversation.
So if we're gonna be our own little family, the first thing we do is try living like one.
Oh.
Maybe we could bunk together, or just...
What are you doing, Hilda?
You're such a hard worker
What
like
is happening?
Thea, and I just wanted you to know how proud I am of you. And since I'm your big sister now, you can count on me for anything. I mean it, okay? Anything.
You're treating me like a child. But I suppose I could get used
Oh my
to it.
gosh.
You're such a cutie. I can't stand it.
Damn, Shimerin doesn't have shit for supports. She only has a B rank with Balthus. Man, that's so weird. You get Shimerin on this route and she has no supports. Hey there.
Oh, Holst. What's going on?
Our king has agreed to meet with the Adrestian Emperor.
Oh?
Claude's gonna talk to Edelgard?
Yes, and you'll be joining us. You're the only reliable bodyguard we could find on such short notice.
Come on, what about all the other people in our army?
Okay then. Lead the way.
It's good to see you again, Claude. Congratulations on your coronation as the first king of the Leicester Federation.
What's this? The Empire has officially recognized our Federation? Why, Edelgard, I'm touched. But I did have my heart set on an apology. You launched an unprovoked attack against us after all.
Attack? The Empire merely responded to an invitation from Viscount Acheron of House Phlegethon. Alas, fortune turned against him at the Great Bridge of Murden, and he perished in the battle. As a result, we did garrison our army in Gloucester territory for a brief time.
Oh, come on.
But I would hardly call that an unprovoked attack.
And dead men tell no tales, right? Although I'll grant you that he sold us out to the Empire.
Whatever transpired, the Empire and the Alliance did end up at war with one another. And I do not deny that the Imperial Army caused harm within Alliance territory. We are prepared to offer appropriate restitution for that.
That works. We'll take tangible resources over insincere apologies any day. We can hash out the definition of appropriate later. Want to move on to the real reason we're here?
Yes, by all means. I trust you read my letter? The Central Church must be eliminated before Fodlan can be reborn. Your help would go a long way towards accomplishing that.
Oh, I read it all right. And from a personal standpoint, it's something I can get behind. But as the leader of the Federation, I can't say the same. You can't expect the people of Leicester to embrace this Southern Church that you've dredged up out of nowhere.
I must take issue with that assertion. The Southern Church has a long and storied history in Fodlan.
Nonsense. You hastily resurrected some dusty old sect and appointed the Empire's own Minister of Religious Affairs as its bishop. Do you honestly expect us to acknowledge such an obvious sham?
None of us will shed any tears if you do not. Nor did we truly expect that you would.
We do not care where the Federation places its faith, so long as it is not in the Central Church.
So all you're looking for is a little cooperation in taking them down? And I assume the Kingdom's on your hit list too, since they've given them sanctuary.
I understand the Federation faces challenges of its own. Surely you would prefer a quick return to stability at your borders with the Empire?
Oh? I'd like to hear a little more about these challenges you think we have, but maybe now isn't the best time.
Claude, we want stability. The decision is yours to make. Knowing you, I am certain you will carefully consider the costs and benefits, rather than let emotions dictate your decision.
All right, I'm in. Holst, do you feel satisfied with those terms?
Everything looks good to me. I'm especially glad we found a solution to the control of Murden.
Hubert, I trust you have no objections?
None, Your Majesty. All that remains is the placement of your seals.
Then let us conclude our discussions for now, and go inform the world that Adrestia and Leicester have joined forces for a brighter future.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I don't like this.
I, Claude von Regan, King of the Leicester Federation, hereby swear this pact. Leicester pledges to work in harmony with the Adrestian Empire, and do everything in its power to secure a peaceful future for Fodlan.
Edelgard needs to go fight her own damn war.
By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword that crowns the double-headed eagle, I, Edelgard von Hresfeld, hereby swear this pact. Adrestia pledges to work hand in hand with the Leicester Federation to deliver peace to the land and secure a future for all its people.
The pact is sealed.
And now it is our job to uphold it.
I'm sure you noticed how Edelgard wouldn't even deign to acknowledge your existence. How empty does it make you feel to witness history marching forward without any say in which direction it takes?
What are you talking about? We have influence on
I
Claude.
never wanted to be the one making history. That's too big a role for a humble mercenary. That said, I don't know about this. The kingdom and the church are suddenly our enemies now. Is everyone really just gonna get on board with that?
No. I'm not on board. Screw the Empire. Northern Daphne territory, scouts from the Knights of Saros have been discovered, chase them down, and stop their intel from reaching their main force. Okay. Hello. And if I just slaughter all of you? Goodbye. Bam. And we're done. Whoops.
Did you see that?
MVP Leone.
To sum up, we've agreed to an armistice with the Empire. From now on, our enemies are the Kingdom and the Church of Saros.
I don't like this.
The church is our enemy now? You say it like you're just moving pieces on a chessboard.
To be clear, this is not a repudiation of the teachings of Saros themselves. All we're aiming for is the dissolution of the Central Church.
That would mean killing Lady Rhea. Is that really the right thing to do?
No.
I didn't speak with them very much, but Sedith and Lady Rhea didn't seem like bad people.
Those two aren't what they seem to be. If what the Empire says is true, that is.
I hate to say it, but it sure sounds like you let the Empire talk you into buying the whole store.
Look, the Empire is obviously trying to use this as a means to their own end. But do you honestly think I'd agree to a deal that sets them up better than us? I'm using them right back. The balance of power in Fodlan has already collapsed. If we just sit on the sidelines, our position is only going to get weaker. By cooperating with the Empire, we can expand our influence and power as much as they do, if not more.
And how do we do that?
This is the only way we can end the war quickly while maintaining Leicester's independence.
And for that purpose, you would throw Fargus to the wolves, despite holding no animosity towards them?
You and I may not hold any grudges, but if you look to our history, you'll see it was the Kingdom who tossed us to the wolves first. When our people were fighting for independence from the Empire, Fargus attacked and conquered Leicester for themselves. And even after we finally won our freedom in the Crescent Moon War, they've continued to meddle in our affairs, like causing that rift in House Daphne.
Yes, well...
Besides, they're harboring the Central Church, and I can't condone that. I've always been skeptical of that dogma they preach. It's just a way for them to force their own belief system onto everyone else. Their creed legitimizes Fodlan's system of nobility, which values crests above all else and leaves no room for people of different backgrounds or faiths. And if what the Empire says is true, then I couldn't even begin to count the number of crimes the Central Church has committed.
Claude, are you saying that you intend to destroy our current system of nobility? Because that...
I have news. A
Oh, hi.
battle has broken out in ALL between Imperial troops and the Knights of Saros.
The Imperial Army has already stationed troops as far north as Halo?
That's a little too close to Daphne territory for my liking.
It seems Catherine is commanding the Knights.
Oh, Catherine.
Imperial troops are in for a serious fight.
Catherine was definitely the strongest out of all the Knights of Saros.
What shall we do, Your Majesty? If we're to honor the pact we just signed, we should go and reinforce the Imperial troops.
Yeah, you're right.
Not so fast. We have not finished our conversation. Just what exactly are your intentions for Fodlan, Claude?
Honestly, I want to break this place wide open and tear down every last one of its insular customs. If we can't do that, then there's no real path forward. Now is the time to steel ourselves and take action.
Are you sure? How exactly are you planning to explain all that to the people in the Federation who adhere to the Church's teachings?
Oh, I already have something in mind. In fact, I'll need your help to see it through.
Well, you'll have it. I just hope whatever you've got up your sleeve is actually a good idea.
It is. Judith, Lawrence, I need you to trust me and follow my lead for now, okay? Now, let's go wipe out those knights near Daphnel territory. Everyone, prepare to move out.
Alright.
You good with this, Shamir?
I told you before, I'm not part of the Knights of Saros anymore.
But we're gonna be fighting Catherine this time. Didn't you two used to be real close?
We were partners back then, but that's all in the past. Now we walk our own paths. I won't hesitate to do what must be done.
I would say, hey, maybe we could recruit Catherine, but I don't think she's one to be recruited.
Not even a hint of doubt. She really is something.
Right, I should do this one next. Local bandits have their eye on Federation army supplies. Should the supplies stay out of enemy hands, they're vital to the war effort. Let's go here, because there's one of these things. Oh yeah, dark spikes. Doesn't this do a ton of damage? Oh my god, just obliterate this guy. Oh, where'd this sniper come from? Dark spikes. Laser beam. Enemy cleanser, Polardo. Oh, this guy.
Let's seal the deal.
Freaking Polardo. Didn't think I'd see him. And there we go. We're done. MVP Shez. Just jump right into this battle. Imperial troops under attack by bandits in the mountains have requested reinforcements under the pack and go to their aid. Okay. Snipers here. Paladin's coming. Oh, and we're done. Bam. Get a tomahawk.
I won't let.
Claude and Lysithea B rank.
Hey, Lysithea, you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Fine. You can have 1 minute. I might not look it, but I'm actually pretty busy here.
Don't I
Okay,
know
start
it?
the timer. 1 minute.
I can't remember the last time I saw you take a break. Anyway, I'll keep it quick. It's about what happened in our last fight. Charging in head first like that isn't like you, Lysithea, and not in a good way.
And what, in your expert opinion, makes it so unlike me?
It's funny because the last battle I did, I used Lysithea to do everything.
All I did was end the battle in the quickest, most efficient way possible, which in turn kept damages to a minimum. If anything, you should be thanking me.
It worked this time, sure, but there was a good chance it could have failed too. You shouldn't leave things up to fate like that. If things hadn't gone your way, you could have lost your entire unit. You and your soldiers alike would be at the feet of the goddess right now. My point is, you need to make decisions based on strategy, not chance. I thought someone as smart as you would understand that.
Yes, that's enough lectures for today. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. But had my unit not rushed in, the battle would have dragged on for far too long. The fighting would have surely raged into the next day. We would have had to revisit our tactics entirely if the enemy changed formations at daybreak. And if things had gone south from there, it could have taken us more days further to finish the battle. I won't insist I made the right decision, but don't imply I didn't consider the possibilities. I was always fully aware that we could fail.
But failure didn't even have to be an option. Sure, the battle dragging on would have had an impact on the war at large, but so what? In the grand scheme of things, your life is far, far more valuable than a few measly days of combat. Please, Lysithea, I need you to promise me you won't put yourself in danger like that again.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
You know, it's not just your own life you're rolling the dice with.
Sport conversation
Every
over.
single soldier you command would die with pride by your word.
So, you're saying I fail as a leader? Yes, maybe I do. Well, Feel free to remove me from my post if you don't think I should be commanding troops.
Do it, Claude.
It's wholly within your right. Do what you will. Until then, I'm going to do what I will. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeesh. I don't know what's up with her. I can't help if she's gonna be that stubborn about it. Either way, it doesn't seem like she's changing tunes anytime soon. Guess I'll just have to do what I can to keep her safe in the meantime.
Damn, just talking the king down like that? You're like, no, screw you. I'm doing what I'm doing. Alright, next battle. Viscount Seaward, who opposed the creation of the Federation, is gathering soldiers. Nip this situation in the bud and get a bunch of money. See this right here?
Secure our victory.
Nice. Dark spikes. Get over here.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Boom. And then hit him with the balls. And he's dead. Hello. I've come to kill you all. Get blasted. Hold on, I'm coming. What's going on here? You know, I obliterate you all. Kaboom!
You're putting all the adults to shame, Lysithea.
Nice.
My turn.
Stone blade. And we're done. Strength, MVP Lysithea, Holston Hilda. Okay, they got a B rank.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that you back there, Hilda?
No.
Ah! Yeesh, Holst, you scared me. How did you even know I was here?
I strive to keep my mind sharp and clear at all times. How then could I not recognize the presence of my own dear sister? It's a feat anyone can accomplish with good, honest training. You should try it sometime.
Honest training isn't really my forte. Same goes for our regular drills. If no one's making me do it, not a chance I'll even bother.
That's because you have the makings of a first-class prodigy. Even without putting in any hard work, your talent shines bright. But now that we're both here, why not train with me? It'll be just like old times.
You mean like how you used to carry me on your back while you were doing push-ups?
Huh.
No thanks. That was fun when I was little, but it'd be incredibly embarrassing now.
That's a shame.
By the way, Holst,
Do it anyway.
how long are you planning on sticking around with us?
As long as I can. I'm not much use if I'm away from our king during a time of war. And though he surrendered his title, Father is still in fine health, so I have nothing to worry about by leaving our territory in his hands.
Uh-huh. So the fact that your little sister is here has nothing to do with you being here?
Not pleased with my answer, eh? I thought you hate it when I admit to being overprotective.
I don't think it's the admitting part that's the problem.
But yes, of course you're the biggest reason why I'm here. I can keep you safe so long as you're close. Additionally, I must be on hand to punish any scoundrels who attempt to woo you.
Yeah, I don't love that part. It's not
What if it was
just
Claude?
scoundrels who are terrified to approach me now.
Claude's a scoundrel, right?
Still, he's thinking about my well-being, so I guess that feels pretty good.
But there's actually another reason why I'm here.
Oh yeah?
The opportunity to cross swords with the mightiest warriors of the kingdom and the Knights of Seros doesn't often present itself. True valor is only polished in life or death battle, with the most powerful fighters. Just thinking of how I may one day encounter these veterans makes me tremble with anticipation.
Of course it does. So, that's the real biggest reason. I probably should have guessed.
No, don't get me wrong, Hilda. It goes without saying that the most important thing in my entire life is the well-being of my beloved sister.
Yeah, whatever you say. Good luck with the training.
So does Hilda want to be the reason he's here or not?
Wait, I beg of you, wait! My dear Hilda, come back!
Alright, let's do this battle mission in the mountains. Bandits have been spotted at the site designated for a military speed drill. Complete the training exercise as planned while driving off the bandits. Okay. Here, have a Luna. Followed by Dark Spikes. Get over here, and I'll blast you.
I got this.
And we're done. MVP Shez. Alright, let's do this battle, which has the increased damage dealt and received. Fleeing Viscount Seaward has incited Viscount Albany to raise an army as well, so it doesn't matter once and for all. Let's go. Well, just immediately died. Man, that increased damage.
You're unstoppable.
Whoa. Let's see. Yeah, we already got the kill count, so. Here, Viscount Albany. Have a Luna. Laser beam.
Wait for me, everyone. I'll be back.
This totally doesn't do lightning though. Oh, I just fucking murdered his HP bar and didn't even break his stuff at all. Not even breaking his stupid.
Skip my turn, you know.
Wait, lag on. Alright, let's use Hilda. Magic's too powerful, apparently. There we go. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Whatever, it's fine.
Sorry, we won't be defeated. Out of my way.
Hooray. Strength, bam. Repeat Lysithia. Alright, support between Shamir and Balthus.
Hey there, Shamir. What's a gal like you doing in a place like this?
What, in an army
it's
camp?
you. What do you want?
Nothing in particular. Just had some time to kill. Thought it'd be nice to chat.
Shouldn't you and Holst be punching each other's abs or something?
That sounds nice and all, but I've had my eye on you for a while.
Try anything funny, and you'll regret it.
Whoa, take it easy, pal. I didn't mean it like that. I was just thinking the two of us have got a lot in common, yeah?
Nothing comes to mind.
Hey now, let's not be too hasty.
Well, you got like dark hair, dark eye color.
Take gambling, for instance.
Oh.
I happen to know you like a little game of chance, and I fancy a wager myself every now and again.
I think you fancy wagers too much, Balthus.
You can't call it gambling if all you do is lose.
I think you can. Well, I guess if there's only ever one outcome, then yeah, I guess it's not gambling.
Sure, I've probably lost more than I've made, but hey, it's part of the fun, right?
Keep telling yourself that.
What about booze? From what I understand, you're quite the drinker.
But unlike you, I can actually hold my liquor.
Hey, that was one time. Nobody drinks Balthus under the table. Not unless I've lost a bet.
You must lose often.
What?
I've seen you stumbling around here quite a bit.
Alright, so gambling and booze are out. What about fighting? The battlefield is where we both come alive, yeah?
My fighting style is nothing like yours.
I can't argue
Indeed.
with that. I like to get in real close and crack some skulls. While you prefer to pick off enemies from a safe distance. But even if our methods are different, the end result is the same. It's kill or be killed out there.
Huh. So you do see how we're different.
Give me some credit, will ya? I might not be the best drinker or gambler, but I am the desirable king of grappling.
But where does this desirable part come from?
I can tell you're not looking for your fights to be a bloodbath, unlike yours truly.
Because I don't like dying. I prefer to be the one doing the killing. That's why I use
Don't we all?
The only one who bleeds is the enemy. Aren't you forgetting something? After gambling and booze, you're supposed to ask me about women, though I doubt our tastes are similar.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Hey, Shamir, where you going? Huh. Wonder what that was about.
No, just when we get to the interesting topic, too. Alright, into this battle. The Imperial Army clashes with the Knights of Saros at ILL, the Valley of Torment. After learning of the battle that rages there, you are faced with a difficult decision. Let's go. Clash at ILL.
From the looks of it, I'd say the Knights of Saros have the Imperial forces on the back foot.
The Imperial Army is being led by Randolph, one of Count Burghley's relatives.
Oh, that
He's
guy.
supposed to be quite a formidable warrior.
He never seems like it.
But then again, he's up against Thunder Catherine. Hard to consider him the favorite in that fight.
Even so, it doesn't look like the battle will be decided anytime soon. We can afford to take our time.
But won't things get real bad for the Imperial Army if we don't bail them out soon?
That's a good thing.
I'm sure they will. But if we rush in without a solid plan, we'll be the ones getting stuck with the business end of Thunderbrand. We'll swoop in with a surprise attack right when their defeat seems all but certain. For now, we should prepare for the battle ahead.
I've seen that look before. Claude's got another scheme brewing.
Does he? I still can't tell what's going on in that guy's head.
Anything and everything. Ooh, we got like lava parts. Defeat Church of Saros army. Imperial soldiers are routed. Okay, so we got some stuff here. Increase your army's movement speed. That's interesting. Persuade Constance. And Happy. Okay, we'll do both. Relentless formation. Begin the battle in offensive formation. Send a healer unit to heal allies. Grant Tomebreaker to allied strongholds. I only have 20 more points. I wonder if I should go like defensive and get healers and anti-magic, or just go Fleetfoot. Let's go Fleetfoot, so we can be speedy. Okay. I am very excited to do this battle. Apparently, Constance and Happy will be here, and I will be recruiting them. But also, I have something very fun, which is Lysithea. I have made an assassin and gave her 11 sword. 15 minutes, 1500 kills. Okay. Let's fight.
We should move before the Imperial Army is wiped.
Okay. I'll send you as an adjutant to Shez. Give me Lysithea.
Surprise attack.
Wait, are they attacking us?
Defeat the assassins, aid the Imperial soldiers. You will take damage when traversing lava. Flying classes can traverse lava without taking damage. Okay.
Let's clear it out.
Wow.
I'm not a child.
I can still fight. The Federation army has come to our aid. Now we can assist Lord Randolph. No, not yet.
The Federation army has come to our rescue. I thank you. We don't have to worry about attacks from the rear now.
Leave this to me. I will not waver.
Give me this.
If we really want to take out Thunder Catherine, this is the best way to play it.
Claude, is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Let's do this!
Randall,
Ow.
you can sense you're outmatched, can't you? You have no hope of winning. Surrender now.
I can still fight!
The surprise attack to be successful, it needs to be executed quickly. Well, that's what I read in a book on tactics.
Okay, Fleetfoot.
Now we can cover ground more quickly.
Okay, Leonie should kill that other guy.
Gradually gaining reinforcements. Now is my chance to seize victory.
Okay.
We did it!
She did in fact kill him.
Whoa, I should...
Now
Guard
the
him now.
Imperial Army can rally their forces.
We'll hold here until all the commanders going to aid Randolph reach the stronghold.
Ow.
Is everyone ready? Then let's hurry to Lord Randolph's aid.
Okay.
The Imperial Army is rallied. They might turn the tables on us at this rate. Main forces with me. We're going to strike right in the center. Everyone else, circle around behind the enemy. Move out!
Catherine is advancing.
Thunder Catherine is on the move. Now's our chance to capture the enemy strongholds.
Need to capture these strongholds? Okay. Oh my gosh. I didn't like Cynthia fucking doing that to you.
Keep advancing!
No time to slow down.
All right, take it down.
Messenger?
Messenger, you're not. Got it.
Okay, Leonie, go get him.
Time to make a name for myself.
Let's see. Damn, to get to this one, don't I have to go?
Getting past
Okay,
me.
let's just go take this one over here. The messenger.
I'd heard the rumors, but I never imagined she was this strong.
I'm not a
Claude,
child.
are you certain this is the best course? The Imperial Army is struggling.
Yeah, that's just what I expected. Right now, we need to get a move on and capture those strongholds.
Wipe out these bishops.
At this rate, the Imperial Army's gonna get
Oh,
crushed.
base captain.
Shouldn't we go help them?
Okay, anyways. I'll take... Wait, is that... Yeah, durability. Okay, take that.
I guess running away is our only option. No time to slow down.
Do not let any of them escape. We take all of them down right here, right now.
Finish out the church soldiers and the allies before they flee the battlefield. Okay.
You underestimated me.
Nicely done.
Let me head back over that way.
What is the Federation Army doing? I thought they'd rush to our side.
Dolph is nearly routed. Do I have to take this base to save him? Okay, hold on. Have Shez warp over here.
I've got this.
How do I even get to Randolph? Do I just have to take this?
Take a breather.
Hey, Claude, we need to get out there and help the Imperial Army or it'll be too late.
I hear you, but capturing the strongholds takes priority. Make sure everyone knows that.
Okay, I'm going.
I have no other choice. Everyone, fall back! We must abandon this front and regroup!
Lord Randolph, the gate is closed and blocking our escape route. We cannot get past it.
What is the
There.
meaning of this? Is the Federation army leaving us to die?
I did the thing.
I'll fight too.
I see you've made your choice, Randolph.
Is Randolph supposed to die?
This the end.
Watch
Oh,
closely.
Take a breathe.
wait, I want to be Lysithea.
Surrounding the knights. There just wasn't enough time.
Murder all these people. Give them a good old ba-bam.
Lady Catherine,
Okay, give me all that.
Federation army has us completely surrounded.
They let their allies die in order to trap us? Hurry and forge an escape route. We will find a way to survive this.
Okay, she's retreating.
I will proceed swiftly to Catherine's
Seal.
aims.
Constance!
They surrounded us, huh?
Go.
We're in hot water now, Kathy.
Constance!
If we can convince some of them to surrender,
Is that a
we'll
healing pot?
reduce
No,
our
I don't
number
care.
of casualties.
I don't think she's a knight.
I need to be
Need to
cautious.
heal.
Let's surrender if we talk to her.
Constance! I'm
We can't
coming!
let a single one get away. We have to whittle down the church forces as much as possible.
And Happy. Yeah. Sweet Happy. Okay, I can shoot both of them.
I am at the height of my powers under the darkness of night. No giving up.
So we are to claim victory by sacrificing the Imperial army? How is this conscionable?
Sacrificing our allies in order to win?
Well, screw them. They're not our allies.
What kind of leader you are, Claude?
As if something like that would dishearten me.
Okay, Constance, join me.
You're not with the Knights of Saros. You got noble written all over you. Why not join us? We'll treat you right.
Maybe that's for the best.
Yes, join me.
I have a dream to fulfill.
Good to Constance, nice. Okay, is this Happy right over here? Let's go get her too.
Could you maybe let me go? I'd really rather not sigh if I can avoid it. I hate having to fight all the time.
Got it.
Hey, why don't we just stop? You dying here won't accomplish anything, right? You got me
Yes,
there.
join me.
I guess I'll do what you ask. You did beat me after all.
Okay, I still can't go in the middle. How do I? Yeah, here where the key is. How do I get in there? Let's use all strongholds. Oh, okay. The heck's going on down here? Are they still fighting a ton of archers down here? Okay, let's see.
All right, here I go. There's nothing to.
Not a problem.
Okay, just kill these people. Lysithea,
You can count on me.
go for
I'll
that
do my
person.
best.
I'll hop down here. Oh, I can't control any of them. I can only be Variant. Okay, so she has advantage.
What a mess I've gotten myself into. We'll just have to buckle down and prepare for a fight.
Hey, Catherine. Okay. These people dead? some Thoron. Okay. Get him in here. What is even happening? Okay. Well, they're all dying, so that's what matters. Another guy. Okay. All these snipers dead now? The key. Is Raphael right next to the... Oh, he is. Unfortunately, this person is, the advantage over him. There we go. Warp over here.
Might be time for this. Take a breather.
Come over here. Get this sniper out of here. Okay, I got the key.
Please.
Marianne, go
Excuse
back
me.
over there.
I'm not sure I'll be much use, but I'm coming to...
I'll take these.
I'll do my best to defend our position.
Thunder Catherine's the only
Shot
one
past him.
left. Everyone, attack!
I'll take as many of you Federation cowards
Come here.
with me as I can.
I forgot she was paired up with Hilda.
I'm gonna follow your lead. I've got you now.
Okay, Marianne,
I'll fight too.
give me the chest. Got a bullion. Is there any way to make this passable? Maybe from the other side? I wonder. Anyways. Let's go ahead and...
It's my turn. Death will be your penance.
Ah. Bunch of people here.
You won't defeat me that easily. Come on, give me all you got. I'm not finished yet. You shall feel my wrath.
Sorry, Catherine, I'm just gonna spam all my crazy abilities at you until you die.
I will never let you lay a finger on Lady Rhea with those filthy hands.
Okay, mission successful.
That was an ugly battle.
Crazy speedy Lysithia. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Stage complete.
Your Majesty, it appears that none of the Church's soldiers have survived the battle.
What about
Okay.
our allies?
The Federation troops sustained minimal casualties. However, the Imperial forces appear to have been wiped out.
Well, sucks to be them.
That includes General Randolph.
I'm sorry to hear that. Tell everyone to start getting their things together.
So basically, we just slaughtered everyone.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Let the Empire die, and then we killed all the Church.
Not one enemy made it off the battlefield alive. From a tactical standpoint, that's an ideal outcome. At least, it's supposed to be. But it still leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. Even so, the only way I can go is forward. Now that I've taken this first step, there's no turning back. Not after what I've already done. These hands will never be clean again.
That's okay, Claude. No one likes the Empire. MVP Lysithia, of course. Oh, I got Thunderbrand. Really? Constance is now playable. She looks incredible. I'm putting her in my army. Sorry, Marianne, you'll probably never get used again. Constance will replace you. We also got Happy.
Claude, what happened out there? You left those Imperial troops to die.
Yeah, fuck them.
Was that your plan all along?
I wanted to win that battle with as few casualties on our side as possible. What other choice did I have?
I don't know, there are probably other choices, but this was clearly the best one.
Plenty of other options. Did you really think we couldn't handle it?
Our military capabilities only go so far. We can't risk losing even one of our capable commanders, no matter how unlikely that might be.
But that kind of thinking got Randolph killed. You signed that pact. Wasn't he supposed to be our ally?
No.
I don't see the value in sacrificing lives that we might have been able to save. How does that make you any different from the nobles who just throw mercenary lives to the wind? Am I gonna be next?
Of course not. I could never replace you. Please, you've got to understand that.
You should listen to what your commander is saying, Your Majesty. Everyone else feels the same way, myself included. You're the king of the Leicester Federation. You have to conduct this war in a way that inspires people to follow you.
I hear what you're saying, but what good does it do if we fight honorably just to lose?
Why are you assuming we'd lose? You should know better than to write off your own army like that. Don't you agree, kid?
Does Claude have more faith in everyone, or boast of your own strength? Well, this one's
I'm strong,
probably more
Claude.
appropriate.
Probably even stronger than you. I can't believe you'd think I'd lose.
You're not fighting
Just
this
as nuts,
war
though.
by yourself. We're all a team here. So you need to sit down and have a long, hard think about what that really means.
Okay, I'll give it some thought. But I can't guarantee I'll arrive at the answer you want me to. I'm going to follow the path I believe in. That's what I set out to do as king. Let's just make sure Randolph's remains get back to the Empire for a proper burial.